Welcome to the RetireMax software tutorial. The software opens to the Data Input page. If you tap on the drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner, you'll notice that the Data Input page is the first tab that appears in the drop-down menu. On each tab at the very top center, there's a little orange and white pencil. If you tap on that pencil, a pop-up notepad appears that allows notes to be made for that page. In the Data Input page, make sure to enter the data accurately so the software can calculate everything correctly. Any cell that is white in color is an imputable cell. Under Client Information, the cells have been pre-populated. If you want to include a spouse's information, notice next to the client at the top, there's a little plus sign. You can tap on that, and the spousal column will drop down, and you can enter the data for the spouse. The date of birth is a scroll that allows you to easily put in the date of birth. Under the paycheck information, please note that this is information taken from the actual paycheck. The difference between pay periods per year and pre-tax per year is that some employers do not withhold all of the pre-tax deductions for each pay period. For example, if the employer is on a monthly pay cycle but withholds the pre-tax deductions over 10 months, a 12 and 10 would be used. Otherwise, a 12 and 12 would be inputted. Typically, the number of pay periods and the pre-tax per year will be the same. Under the Gross Pay, there are two orange tabs. The left one is for the client, and the other is for the spouse. Just tap on the orange tab, and it will rotate between the different deductions: 403B, 457, 401K, and IRA for both client and spouse. If you don't want to enter the miscellaneous after-tax deductions from the paycheck, you don't need to. The software will automatically put the correct amount into Other because the net paycheck amount has been entered, and it will calculate the difference for that cell. Under the 1040 tax information, you can tap and scroll for the correct filing status. The total number of exemptions cell should be the number of the dependents that are being claimed. The additional credits, as an example, may be educational credits. The dollar amount entered equals the amount of the credits. The itemized deduction line is for the total itemizations or the standard deduction. Tap the orange box that says Standard Deduction, and it will automatically put in the current tax year's standard deduction. You can override that amount if their itemizations are greater. If you input a number less than the standard deduction, as an example, $500, it will automatically input the standard deduction. In our example, we are going to use $15,000 of itemizations. The W-4 information is automatically populated from and calculated using the paycheck information you entered. If these numbers are different from the pay stub, do not adjust their W-4. Typically, when entering the paycheck information, the cents of the numbers are rounded to the nearest dollar. In doing this, it could cause the W-4 to be off a little. As an example, the difference between single 1 plus $48 and single 0 is just $1 of federal tax. From first appearances, the difference seems to be very big, but in reality, it's only $1. Do not use refund or change the W-4 if the software's W-4 numbers are different from what's on the paycheck. If the figures are different, it won't affect any other calculations in the software.